Good afternoon, friends and family, and friends and fellow travelers. Straight Talk with Eli, part 2 of my little story about Harry and Mary. So, Mary said, watch what happens when he comes back from the bathroom. So, he comes back from the bathroom, drops off his sample, and then Mary says, hey, Harry, did you know that Eli has a new boyfriend? And Harry says, wow, I didn't even know Eli was gay. Well, congratulations, Eli. And I said, thanks. And then as they were walking out, Mary turns to me and says, see, completely oblivious. So yeah, he was completely oblivious. And the funny thing is, like, that boyfriend and I mean, we're good friends still. But we realized we were better friends than lovers. So when that relationship ended, we still stayed friends. And then right after it ended, Harry and Mary came back to the lab. And then again, I had to send Harry off to the bathroom. And then Mary says, Eli, did you break up with that boyfriend? And I said, oh yeah, we did. We broke up. And I said, how did you know? And she said, well, you're back to flirting with my husband. And I was like, oh, okay. But it was funny. I wasn't there much longer anyway. So I think that was actually the last time I saw Harry and Mary. So that was one thing I wanted to share. And then the other story is, I have this straight buddy of mine. Let's call him Jerry. And Jerry is kind of my type. Actually, he's very much my type. He's annoying. He's kind of a really nice jerk, but he's still a jerk. And very stereotypically straight. Sometimes has the perfect amount of facial hair. Sometimes shaves it off. It's always hard to say what my type is. But he's also like 10 years younger than me. So that part is not very much my type, because I like guys my age or older. But I really wanted in his pants, and I started flirting with him a lot, and like aggressively flirting with him. And he kept saying no. He wasn't going to let me in his pants. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, after a while, I realized I was flirting with him the way straight guys flirt with women sometimes. Just way too aggressively, not taking no for an answer, and kept harassing him. Well, then I just stopped. I just like, you know what? I need to just stop. And then I remember like a week after I had stopped, I said I wasn't going to do it anymore in my mind, or it was 2 times later that I saw him. And I said, I remember asking him like what he felt about me or something to that effect. I don't know. Stay tuned for part 3.